All about me and my family. I live with my mum, my dad, my sister and my cat called Skeeter. My mum is a teacher. I'm in her class at the moment, although we aren't actually in school because of lockdown, and my dad works as a Royal Marine. My sister does ballet lessons and so do I. Skeeter's hobbies are lying on the sofa and looking for hedgehogs in our garden and catching mice. I enjoy playing guitar and baking. When I grow up I want to be a teacher just like my mum. In 20 years' time I want to look back at this diary entry with a family of my own. That probably is all about me and my family, unless you want to know what my favourite colour is, which I'm guessing you don't. Today we've had another of the type of days that have become the norm for my family and I since lockdown. We don't worry about the clock time. We wake whenever is natural for us. I'm 44 years old and I worked as a hospital doctor until my second child 8 years ago. My husband is a GP. I have a boy who turns 11 next month and a girl who turns 7 in a couple of weeks. Before lockdown, we had a busy life with clubs and activities and dashing around at weekends and holidays. But we can't go anywhere. So we enjoy the garden and the stillness and the small pleasures of being together.
I wake up around 9 o'clock. I ate my breakfast and watched TV. I got dressed up, then me and my dad went for a walk. It was a sunny morning. After coming back home, I got 15 minutes break. Later, I called my grandparents in Poland. Around 11 o'clock, I started to do my online classes. I ate lovely lunch. It was burgers with salad. I played 2 games on tablet. After, I went out for a cycle with my dad. On the way home, we bought ice cream. Later, I did PE with Joe. I spent the evening playing with my dad and games. Later in the evening, I had a bath with my dolls. After, I helped my dad to prepare super yummy wafers.
I was 60 at the end of March 2020 and retired from the NHS the day before my birthday, having worked as a mental health nurse for 25 years. Due to the current coronavirus lockdown, both birthday and retirement celebrations have been put on hold. I live alone, but I've been able to keep in touch with family and friends, and Zooming has taken the place of my usual busy social life. I live in Eastbourne. I was born in Sussex, and my ancestors are Sussex born and bred, going back many generations.
Things I like: riding my bike with Dad, playing Octonauts, reading, playing with my brother, cooking with my mum. Today I started with Joe Wicks. I'm learning from home again today. I also really miss my school, my friends and my teacher.
I telephoned my mother's care home today and a kind care worker let me use her WhatsApp so that I could see and speak to my mother. Although my mother has dementia and other mental health problems, she recognised my voice and was happy to hear me. The carer told me that she kept on touching the phone whenever I spoke. My mother started singing and I sang a little with her before telling her I love her and I hope to see her soon. We're in lockdown and we can only go on 1 walk a day. We are doing homeschool. We can only go 2 metres apart from anyone who is not in our household. We have to speak to friends and family on Zoom. The family Zoom time was successful. The questions were very good and quite varied, but I still only managed to score 8. It was so lovely to see them.
Today I was nervous because I had to stay at home. I don't want to get COVID-19. I miss my friends very much. All the places me and my family went to before this happened, I felt happy, but now not.
Today I wake up and then I have my breakfast and I did PE with Joe Wicks. After having a shower and getting change, we start homeschool. We have to self-isolate and do homeschool. This is because of the coronavirus, a nasty flu-like cold. We have work set from our teachers. We have to keep 2 metres apart. We can't even hug our family except for people in our house. I feel very sad, but I also need to keep safe. I hope things go back to normal soon, but it might never be back to how it was before.